All right, so we're going to go through the evolution of the front page of the Los Angeles Times, starting with 1881. This title is a very simple text, yet effective as it is easy to read. The interesting part about this edition is that most of the page is taken up by advertisements. Only the first column on the left has a news story, and the text is extremely small and difficult to read. There are tons of different fonts being used, and the spacing is different in each column. This front page doesn't have much of a flow to it. Moving on to 1920, we see images appear with the title of the paper. They're simple images that seem like they're hand-drawn. Unlike the last front page, there are no advertisements. This one has multiple news stories taking up the entire page, and the headings of each column uses the same font and style. It's clear to see where stories start and end, and it seems as though adjustments have been made for the better here. And now we see a 1960 edition. This is where things start to resemble a newspaper of the modern times. The big story is huge and bolded, making it the first thing that catches the reader's eye. Although it's not very clear, this page also has an actual photograph incorporated into the paper to enhance the story. Once again, there are no ads seen on the page. The writing starts to get more professional here, as there's more attention to detail when it comes to grammar. Another important thing to note is that the title, the Los Angeles Times, has changed every single front page. Finally, we arrive at 1983, which looks similar to any other paper that I've seen growing up. The text is very clear, and the page has a nice flow to it for your eyes to follow. The image about the landslide is spaced evenly between the outside columns, and the weather report is even included at the bottom of the page. Most of these stories are about politics and clearly include the author of the story. And there we have it. That's the evolution of the Los Angeles Times from 1881 to 1983.